One peeps, what I want. It's bright and early, too early in the morning. And guess what? I got out my box of emotions today. I want to see what emotions we're dealing with. I've actually got them categorized, but I forgot to take out the categorizations. But I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take them all out so you can see. And we're going to give them a good shuffle and see what emotions we're dealing with today. I mean, some of these emotions can be a little bit convoluted, but I do like this because it explains the emotion, and then we can actually draw a card about this, because lately I'm getting that the emotions are all up in the air all over the place. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to look into that, people. Okay, so let me put that to one side and get out this box of emotions. So, Holy Spirit, and it's a big, huge box. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. What messages do we need to hear? What emotions are we dealing with? Look, this one's flipped over. Self-pity. Are you self-pitying today, people? Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. Please give us the message. What messages do you have for the collective today? Now, do I take out 3? And you can pick, and I'll read each one, and I might flick a card or 2 on each. I've got time on my hands. Well, I haven't got time on my hands. I meant to have an assignment in today, but I'm almost finished. So I can take a little bit of leisure time and deal with it. But what I thought I'd do today, I'm going to be extra. I'm going to take out 3 cards, and some of them are already tipped over. And I don't know what I was doing, but I'm going to take out 1, and I'll show it to you in a minute. 2. And 3. And I want you guys, these cards look similar though, don't they? I want you guys, I'm going to turn it over to you so that you can see them. So here you go. So there's 1. I want you to pick one. I'm going to read each of them, and then I'm going to decide which one I'm going to pull cards on. I don't know if I'm going to pull cards on all of them though, but pick one. You have 3 minutes. Which one does appeal to you? Because it will tell you. With these cards, let me explain to you. Okay, they're a box of emotions, as I said, right? And each picture you look at sends an emotion. It's the one that you resonate with the most is the one that you will pick. And what you pick is how you're supposed to be feeling. So you have to let me know if it actually works. But I'm loving this one. I love the colour. I'm thinking about colour. I love this one. This is my one. So pick one. You've got seconds. Pick one. Choose one right now. Anyway, I'm done. That's it. So you've picked one, number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay. I'm going to go with number 1 first and see what that's about. Oh my God, loneliness. There is a long tradition of suspicion towards those who choose to be alone. But in the 18th century, romantic poets and painters deliberately sought loneliness out, believing that the physical condition of solitude could give rise to transformative spiritual experiences. In the mid-19th century, however, loneliness shifted from physical isolation to painful emotion. Characters in novels began to talk of their dejection. The modern metropolis, rather than the countryside, became the main source of loneliness. Today, politicians decry an epic of loneliness in our cities. Rising divorce rates, increased use of computers, the proposed solipsism of culture, and a lack of community identity are all blamed. But there is another kind of loneliness. In Japan, hikikomori, withdrawn, is a condition afflicting mainly adolescent middle-class males in which sufferers, feeling alienated from their families, often traditional values, isolate themselves in their bedrooms and refuse to come out. One feeling of loneliness gives way to another and reminds us that loneliness is not only a feeling which comes when we are lost in the great wilderness of the world, but also comes when we feel hemmed in by its expectations and desires. Interesting. So that one invokes loneliness. So let's keep that card up now. So that's loneliness. What the hell? So let's find out what this one's about, because this one, although it's got the darkness in the background, it's quite colourful, isn't it? So let's see what this is. Uncertainty. Oh God, you know what? does resonate. Okay, so uncertainty is often characterized as an unpleasant emotional experience, one we are motivated to avoid. Feeling doubtful at life's biggest junctions can be hard to tolerate, yet, though predictability temporarily solves us, hesitation and doubts are part of the architecture of our lives. Even the most advanced theological physicists can give us answers. According to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, it's impossible to know both the size and the mass of a particle at any one time. Since each time you try to measure one, the other changes. If this is the condition of our subatomic universe, you can bet it's the condition of our day-to-day lives too. Freedom, serendipity, creativity, these are the delights of uncertainty. Not knowing an outcome can be immensely pleasurable. According to many artists, the desire to find out must be resisted. Only those capable of being in uncertainties, mysteries, doubts without any irritable reaching after fact and reason, wrote the poet John Keats, are truly free to create and explore. Allow yourself to get lost and you might glimpse that freedom too. Do you know why this one resonates with me? And this title actually really does resonate with me. It's because I question everything. I hate uncertainty. I really do. But because of this spiritual journey, I've had to put that down and just go with the flow. And it's hard when you've been disorganized, predictable person most of your life that you have to go with the flow. It's hard. So anyway, let's see what the last one is. And look at this. This is really plain, isn't it? It's just colours, the same colours blending into one. Let's just say, I don't know what that means. I have no idea. L'Appel du Vide. The French have a name for this unnerving impulse. Okay, walking along a high cliff path, you are gripped by a terrifying urge to jump. Have you ever had that thing when you're leaning over the edge and you think, oh my God, what would happen if I fell over? It's that kind of thing, isn't it? As an express train hurdles into view, you itch to cling yourself in front of it. People talk of a fear of heights, but in truth, anxieties about precipices are often less to do with falling than the horrifying compulsion to jump. In Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, 1958, what paralyzed James Stewart as he chases the suicidal Kim Kovac up those rickety stairs is not dizziness. Hitchcock's clever camera trick, which makes the bottom of the stairwell swim in the foreground, also makes it vanishing point alluring. Stewart is terrified he might just give in. The French has a name for this unnerving impulse, l'appel du vide, the call of the void. So it's the call of the void. Perhaps it is a kind of terrifying game the mind plays, a test serving to remind us how close danger is. But most of all, as Jean-Paul Sartre recognized, l'appel du vide, or the call of the void, creates an unnerving, shaky sensation of not being able to trust one's own instincts. Oh, and the fear of their emotions with their implish irrational impulses might be capable of leading us very far away. It says, see also terror. I forgot to look down there. Uncertainty, see also anticipation, curiosity, and terror. Oh, 2 terrors today. So this one is about, I suppose the actual sentence I should be looking at is, perhaps it's a kind of terrifying game, but it reminds of how most of all, blah, 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 blah. An unnerving, shaking sensation of not being able to trust one's own instincts. And it's the fear of it all. Wow. So there you have it, folks. I'm going to flick maybe 2 cards on each and see what comes out. Okay, so with loneliness, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, why is this card here, Spirit? Why is this card here? Why is this loneliness card here? What's this? 7 of Pentacles, watching and waiting. Is that why? They're feeling lonely now. They're watching and waiting, but they're really lonely. Who is it? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Why is this loneliness card here, Spirit? Why is the loneliness here? So, first of all, Three of Swords. That makes sense, doesn't it? Three of Swords and Ace of Cups. Someone's saddened. Someone's feeling lonely. This card is specifically, I don't know who this is for, but I'm going to put the whole lot up here. Okay, can you see it? So what I've got here is, it's the Three of Swords. Someone's sad, lonely, heartbroken, and there's the Ace of Cups. Is it they're sad, lonely? Do you know what? Are we going down this romance route again? But what it is, somebody is actually in their loneliness. Now, I don't say, do you know what? There's two types of loneliness. There's loneliness where you really are feeling alone, and there's you being alone, but you're not necessarily lonely. Do you know what I mean? Although you're alone, you're not absolutely lonely. But in this case, somebody is actually heartbroken and they want to offer their cup to someone. Do you know, it could just be you saddened by bad situations in the past. I mean, after all, this is the spiritual tea. It's talking about loneliness. And this is like you saddened by your loneliness that you can't have your counterpart. You may be saddened about that sometimes. I don't know. But let's go on to, because I don't want to, I've wasted enough time as it is. We've got uncertainty. Why is uncertainty here, Spirit? Why is uncertainty here? Give me the message. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Why these cards keep flowing out? The Hangman. Yeah, Hangman, it makes sense, doesn't it? Hangman, you're holding back because you're uncertain about something. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message about uncertainty. Why is this card of uncertainty here? I love these emotion cards, but I don't get them out often enough. Six of Cups, uncertainty about a connection. Oh, secrets, uncertainty, illumination. Oh, the Hangman actually kept... You can't make this up, people. If you didn't see me do it, you'd understand. Look, uncertainty. Now, are you uncertain about past life situations, about counterparts? That's specifically to do with counterparts. Things are hidden from you and you don't quite know how to make of it. So, because you're uncertain, you're in Hangman mode. I'm telling you, that just makes sense, doesn't it? It's like the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is here. It's about reconciliation. Are you uncertain that you want your Do you know what? I don't want to go down this route, but it just keeps coming up. This uncertainty. It's like you don't want this situation anymore. This is a divine counterpart. Do you want this situation anymore because there's too much to be revealed as yet? So you'd rather be in this Hangman mode or rather stay back and see what happens. Do you know? And this is where the uncertainty comes in. Wow. Okay. So this one is a more difficult one for me. But this one basically is about danger. So we're going to read this one more time because this one is a difficult one. But most of all, so the shaky sensation of not being able to trust one's own instincts. So that's about your intuition, isn't it? Are you not trusting your intuition? Why are you not trusting your intuition? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message why this card is here. Why are we not trusting our intuition? What are you not trusting? Do you know, are your emotions all over the place while you're not trusting stuff? Are you, it's things, look, are you being your own worst enemy here? Look, this is the deception card and the walking away, and I've not even pulled the cards out yet. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. What messages do you have for the collective in reference to this card? Why is the intuition lost? Tell us, Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. Because things need to be healed. I'm going to get one more. Things need to be healed. You're not trusting because you feel conflict all the time. You just want to heal this conflict. One more. Tower moments. This is why you're not... Do you know what? This is why you're not trusting your intuition. This is why you don't trust certain things. Because this card is almost about trust, and you just feel conflicted, and it could even be terror of what's to come in the future. You're just conflicted and terrified, and you just think you're seeing one tower moment after another, and it's just not making sense to you. And all you want to do is just heal. You just want to heal, don't you, with the Star card? It's like, that is deep. So we've got here the loneliness. How did they mend in together, though? Loneliness leads to uncertainty, leads to mistrust. Has somebody left you alone for too long? And now you're uncertain about that person. And in fact, you're not trusting it because you just think it's conflict now. Because why would somebody do this to you if they want you? Why would somebody do this to you? And like I'm going to keep proudly this over and over again. Loneliness is not necessarily that you're lonely. You just live alone. Okay, but you're not actually lonely. I'm one of those people. I live alone, but I'm not actually lonely. I've got too much going on to be in that state, to be sitting there. I ain't got time to sit down and think about being alone. I'm so lonely. No, I ain't got time for it. But then there's the uncertainty, though. What are you uncertain about? Are you uncertain about this journey? Because this is like previous lives. Do you know, and is there still a lot that needs to be revealed to you? Are you being impatient? And because of that, you're just standing back. You'd rather stand. Do you know when people have uncertainty, they don't know which routes to take or what decisions to make or how to feel about something? They'd rather stay stagnant than actually do something about it. Do you know? And it's like, and that just ends up in mistrust. Why do you want to make it get this far? Would you want to get it this far? So it's a tower moment. You being uncertain about stuff, it turns into a tower moment. It's conflicting then. It's blown out of all proportion if you don't make the decision. And the healing card is that you need to heal these situations so that you don't go down these roads again. This is about situations, relationships. It's about spiritual message. It's about your journey. This is deep. Why did I not get these cards out before? I don't know. I've only ever used them once or twice, but they're fantastic. I'd certainly be using these a lot more in the future. I just took out all the stuff that goes with them, but damn. I should look what categories, because they come with different categories. Look. See, look, loathing, angst, heartache. Wow, heartache, heat, emptiness, zen, bliss, enjoyment, bitterness, and ego. So let's see what before I go. Loneliness, what would that be under? Let's see, loneliness. What would loneliness be under? Come on, give me the irritation and the loneliness. Oh, here you go. It goes under heartache. Oh my goodness, it goes under heartache. What does uncertainty go under? Because I haven't seen uncertainty come out. Uncertainty. Well, actually, I wasn't looking for it, but yeah. Uncertainty. Sorry, I'm doing this now. Like, I should have done this before, shouldn't I? See, I just do this on the fly just to show you. What's this come from under? What's that one? Uncertainty. I can't find it. Am I just looking? Uncertainty. Uncertainty. Oh, come on. I'm wasting time here. Uncertainty. Heat. Oh, there you go. Under possibility. It's under possibility. I don't know what that means, but the other ones is anticipation, hopefulness, wanderlust, curiosity, uncertainty. So it's a kind of an in-between thing, but we've got heartache, possibility, and the last one, which is a weird one, is under... Where is it? It's got to be one of these two then, isn't it? Because I can't find it. It's under angst. Anger. So it says worry, displacement, fear, anxiety, dread, terror. Wow. Tower moments. So, heed the message, collective. I don't know why that... this is like... It doesn't make sense, though. Heartbreak. Loss. It makes sense, doesn't it? Uncertainty. Hangman. So you just hang back, and then this is about... needing to heal tower moments, terror, the fear of something. Anyway, I'm going. That's enough. This is the longest one yet, but I just felt the need that I wanted to do this because I felt, for some reason, I thought one card wasn't enough for this one. So, make what you will of it, people. I hope that makes sense. Until next time.